Hi everyone, it's Marlene. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going thrifting at a church sale. It was a gorgeous day, so there was a lot of people out and about, and so it was quite busy there. I still managed to film a little bit, but you'll have to forgive the fact that I had to move around a lot of people, so the camera was bouncing around a fair amount. Because there was so many people here today, I'm going to do a voiceover for all of this video. They had a real variety of items here today. And if you hang on till the end of the video, you'll be able to see what I picked up and how I styled a little bit of it in my decor. This was a nice copper piece, and even though it didn't have the hands for the clock, it still looked really nice. I do decorate with some copper in my living room, and in hindsight, I could have picked this up and used it as a backdrop in one of my curio cabinets. There was a lot of glassware here today, including some really nice crystal. I have started collecting vintage Wexford pieces, and this one caught my eye.
Yeah, say hello. Can't see it being a dollar for all. I can't see it being a dollar for all.
I believe this vase is also Wexford, and now looking at this video, I wish I had brought it home. They had quite a bit of linens here today. They had towels and bedding. The only thing I was looking for was maybe some cushion covers for the cushions on my couch.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, for sure. Two.
Yes, I know so.
It was obvious someone knew what these were, these egg coddlers, because they were priced fairly high for a church sale. And this brown transferware jug from England was in great shape. This little splatterware pottery piece was vintage, I believe, also. And I really looked at it, but the top did not have a lip to keep it on. It felt like it would fall off quite easily. There was no price on this butter bell.
something. Yes.
No, I'm just looking as we go.
Always go for these. Okay. The one at the cottage is the markings are getting kind of faded. Mom, go get a new one.
I believe these were vintage. The handles on this fork and spoon were porcelain.
What else? Do you want clothes or anything?
No, I don't want any clothes.
Oh my. Took it off and I'm trying
I thought about getting these little spoons to put in my salt cellars, but I'm not a big proponent of gold. I much prefer silver. And here I spotted another piece of Wexford glass. And in the back, I can see another piece as well. It looks like a sugar bowl, but there's no lid on it. Now I'm getting into the Christmas stuff. There was quite a bit here. Not anything really of any great value. There were some vintage items, but they were a little messed up, most of them. I really like these inserts for candles to put in candle holders. The only problem I had with them is they came on these cheap looking stands. They weren't even brass. They were just some painted gold stands, and they came as a set, so I didn't pick those up. This was a floating shelf for on a wall, and I'm not sure why, but it took me a little while to figure out which was the right side up. And this was a nice little vintage potpourri bowl, but it did not have the stopper in the bottom anymore. In the back you can see this Blue Mountain pottery horse. It was really priced well at $4. They had a lot of books there this day, and you'll see me scanning through them all. When I'm at a place like this that has a lot of books, I'm always looking for the Good Housekeeping cookbook, and I'm also looking for a vintage Night Before Christmas book. So I did scan through most of the boxes of books.
I'm serious when I say I can't even take it down now. Especially with the chest here. Did you think that's not our reference for that? But it's shorter than most. Okay, I'm gonna waddle down here. Okay. I guess I'll go back and get a bar.
This was a set of vintage how to learn how to sew books. I think there was 5 binders in total, so it would have covered just about everything you wanted to learn about how to sew. I also keep my eye open for any older books, especially decorative ones that I can use styling on a shelf or in one of my cabinets, but there was nothing there that really stood out today. Usually when I see a box like this, I always make sure to open it to check out what is inside. In this case, it happened to be a brand new box with a fairly well name brand pen inside. Then I checked out the picture frames. My gallery wall is mostly finished, except I have a few spots for small framed items. So I'm always looking for decorative brass frames or wooden frames to use on my wall. There were a couple of nicer frames here, brass ones, and in hindsight, I could have picked them up. I probably would have been able to use them sooner or later somewhere in my house. Now we're back in the Christmas section again, and once again, a lot of it is quite vintage, quite old, so I really checked through everything to see if there's anything I wanted to pick up for my vintage Christmas tree. And this turkey platter was gorgeous. It was from Japan, and now that fall is here, I kind of wish I'd picked this up, not to use it for food, but to use it as a background decorative piece. And this pumpkin bowl also was a very pretty piece, but it was from China, but fairly well made. These little leather baby shoes were adorable. So I did get a few things at the garage sale, and I will show you my haul. So the first thing I got was this chippy green candlestick holder. Now this is not anything special. It's made of resin, I believe, but the colors are perfect for my living room in my decor, so I picked that up. Then next I got this cute little Christmas rocking horse. Now this says on the bottom Schmidt Musical Collection 1983, and made in Taiwan, and it does work. So I wound it. So I thought that was kind of cute, and that's definitely vintage. That will go under my vintage Christmas tree where I put my other vintage toys. Then I grabbed this cloche. This is really heavy, very thick glass. She only charged me $4 for this, so I'm happy with that. I got another fishing reel. Again, it's Bakelite, and it says on it, if I can get it to show you, Zebco, and they charged $1 for this. And one of my grandsons collects vintage fishing stuff, so he will get that and he'll be happy. Then I picked up this cross pen. It looks brand new. I don't think it's ever been used. It still had the gift box, including the little booklet that comes with it. And they only wanted $2 for that. So I thought that was a good deal because cross pens are nice pens. I found this wonderful white bird, peacock. They were asking $2 for this. And I don't think they really realized what it was. But this is a royal dew bird. It's still got the sticker on it. Royal dew from Czechoslovakia, and there is the signature pink triangle on the bottom with numbers 805. So I thought that was a really good deal. I picked up this copper and wood candlestick holder, and it is very heavy. It's weighted in the bottom, and on the bottom it says Coppercraft and made in the USA. Coppercraft Guild, made in the USA. So I like that because I have copper pieces in my living room also for accent, and that's a nice little fall decoration. Then there was a group of things in a bag. These 5 cookie cutters, this vintage craft that someone made with a bell, and these tree decorations. Now I didn't think they were anything special till I took them out of the bag. These are solid glass and metal, so they're definitely vintage. You can see by the metal inside that it's older looking. So those will be nice too as a decor item. There's the 4 of them. Oh, and on these cookie cutters, 3 of them had the metal hangers, a heart, and just a circle, and serrated edge. I'm not sure what you call that design. Then this one had the black wooden handle. It's for donuts. And this one had the red handle, and it's for donuts. So there is some age to those as well. Then I also got this cute little Wexford decanter. It has the stopper. And that's not much bigger than my hand, but I thought that was really cute. So I'm probably going to use that in my bathroom for either mouthwash or something like that. And then I got this really adorable little rolling pin. It's not a lot bigger than my hand either, about a foot altogether long and very narrow around. But I thought that'll be cute in my display of rolling pins. And that's what I picked up that day, and all together I paid $12 for everything. So I didn't think I did too bad. Here I am showing you where I put my little rolling pin I picked up. On top of my fridge I have a lot of red and white enamel ware and a lot of red-handled vintage kitchen items. Here I am showing how I styled my white royal dew peacock in one of my cabinets in my living room with all my other little birds. Then on this wall I styled my copper candle holder that I picked up on this wall sconce. On top of my mantle I put the heavy glass cloche as well as the green candle holder in the background. And that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.